Floaty floaty!
There is no escape!
Boba, get them!
Absurd! Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Pig fry!
Everybody stand back!
There is no escape!
Another test subject.
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
That tingle!
There is no escape!
He might feel a little prick!
That tingle! Ready!
Illusion shattered! Absurd!
That tingle!
Let's blow bubbles!
Taste my
Shine! Absurd! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Let's get down.
Illusion shattered!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Say no more. Light blade. Try.
There is no escape!
Try. Try. Finally.
Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Let's see. Eat this.
Illusion shattered!
I swear it's for medical research.
Shine down! Now you shall perish! Absurd!
Everybody stand back.
I got careless.
There is no escape!
Wibbly wobbly.
Illusion shattered!
To the fairy.
Torn to oblivion!
To the fairy.
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
Another test subject.
You're toast.
Subject.
Out of the frying pan.
That tingle.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Insolent! Inazuma shines eternal!
I got careless.
There is no escape!
Subject. Picked the wrong test subject.
Now you shall perish!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Illusion shattered!
Everybody stand back.
My blade!
Shine down!
Finally, say no more! To the fairy.
Illusion shattered!
Finally,
Hey, yeah.
the wrong test.
There is no escape!
I got careless.
Shine down! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
I'm going in.
The wrong test subject. Tingle.
I swear it's for medical research.
There is no escape!
I got careless.
down to business.
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
The fairy?
Illusion shattered!
Finally, No. Let's get down to business.
Everybody stand back! Shine down! Now you shall perish!
You're the fairy? It's my lucky day.
You're toast!
There is no escape! Insolent!
Finally,
Illusion shattered!
He might feel a little prick.
There is no escape!
the fairy?
Booba, get them!
Remove all obstacles! Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
You win this battle.
The world remains constant. Over the centuries. But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. Shine down!
Nice and spicy!
My
Get out of
blade!
here!
Illusion shattered!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
And you!
Wibbly wobbly!
There is no torn to oblivion!
Fairy!
Illusion shattered!
Finally,
Shine down!
Fairy!
Take them. I have no need. Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
No.
Let's blow bubbles!
There is no escape! Insolent!
Hakoba, get them!
Shine down!
To the fairy!
Everybody stand back!
Illusion shattered! Shine down!
Finally, No. Let's get down to business.
Now you shall perish!
Floaty floaty!
That height.
There is no escape! Absurd!
To the ferry.
Don't be nervous! Just relax!
No.
Shine down!
Out of the frying pan, it's...
Detached from the... world. Illusion shattered!
You're toast! Nice and spicy!
Touchdown.
Wibbly wobbly!
Alright, let's finish this fast.
There is no escape! Shine down! There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Koba, get them!
Illusion shattered!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
There is no escape! Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Nice and spicy!
There is no escape!
Out of the way!
Shine down!
Let's blow bubble!
There is no escape! Take a seat.
Absurd!
Right this way!
Insolent!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Floaty booty!
Illusion! Over! Take them. I have no need.
All right, now let's finish this back.
There is no escape! Shine down!
You might feel a little pricked.
Let's finish this next. This was new.
Everybody stand back!
There is no escape! That was quick.
That's close enough.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete. Add Astra.
Huh? Do you also see Navia and Clorand over there? They look like they might have run into some kind of trouble. Let's go check out what's going on!
Time itself is a silent song.
Exactly, but none of them
An
believe me.
antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
Time itself is a silent song.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
An antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
Time itself is a silent song.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Uh-huh.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Time itself is a silent song.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
An antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
Still no dice?
Not at all. And I've asked pretty much everyone in the court of Fontaine already. Lynette's ears drooped as soon as she heard that we'd have to be out and about for days on end. And Fremine, he hid himself.
What about Chiori and Charlotte?
I've asked them already, but they're both pretty busy right now.
This is getting pretty difficult.
Navia, Cloran, what's up? Oh my. Well, if it isn't...
Huh.
Huh?
Yep, this is our chance.
Do you need our help with... Oh, precisely. Whoa, for real?
Absolutely.
We've already...
Traveler, would you join us and play...
Mara, she'll say what now?
It's a new game script by the Tabletop Troupe.
Ever heard of the Tabletop Troupe? They put out...
That sounds super interesting.
Clorand and I are both veteran members of the club. And when they asked, of course...
Mm-hmm. Generally speaking.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know I was the one that handed you...
Anyway, the script calls...
So, you're saying...
Paimon and the Traveler.
That's not a problem.
Well, Traveler, what do you think? Wanna play? Paimon.
Well, that solves our...
Woohoo! I'll go grab...
The script manager.
The club introduced a completely... In this iteration, on top of that, in order to increase player immersion.
Wow, you're right.
And it's got...
I look forward to experiencing it.
Why don't you go meet up with the others first?
Sounds good.
You say that like, let me...
I just hope you'll pick up... Oh, sorry to keep you waiting.
You're back! Huh? And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you, too!
What a pleasant surprise.
Linny, Farina! Paimon didn't know.
I'm more of a casual member, if anything. I haven't taken part in many formal club activities. Lynette, Fremine, and I play something similar at the Hotel Bouffe Tété sometimes, but I'm usually the GM. Still, I'm sure it'll be fun being a player for the first time.
Well, I'm not a member of the club at all. Clorand simply woke me up first thing this morning, said there was a good script worth experiencing.
If you're interested, I can give you a referral.
I think I'll wait to see how this experience plays out first, especially when it comes to the quality of the script.
Do you participate in a lot of tabletop troupe activities?
You could say that. She's actually one of the few senior game masters.
Right. I knew about that even when she...
It's nothing.
Wow. Paimon's so used to seeing you be all upstanding and
Surely you jest. I would never intentionally make things... I maintain a clear boundary between my professional and personal lives. But in my personal life, I'm just an ordinary...
Well, you say that, but for all the time I've known you, I don't think I've ever seen you cry.
I was...
Is that so? Well, in any case...
So you want to see me cry?
No. I'm back! Here, allow me to introduce you to...
Pleasure to meet you all.
wait,
Oh, no. This is just the costume provided.
That sounds like a lot of...
It's nothing. It's the least we can do to give the players a... Anyway,
Allow me to give you a brief introduction of the script. This script was adapted from the real history of the Marashose hunters.
Paimon's not super familiar.
Oh, no problem at all. I can give you a brief rundown. So, basically, Marashose hunters were people who their story can be traced back to the ancient but I'll leave the finer details for you.
And I'll provide additional.
In that case,
Whoa, just one sentence.
I see many a determined gaze before me.
So, as we follow the story, it leads us to specific scenes?
It's the exact location of the scene. Please check all your belongings, everyone. And make sure you haven't.
Sounds good. Hunters.
Whoa, they really have thought of everything. Even the fatometers.
The photometer.
It's a card that's used to determine action success or.
And what about all the dessert and tea?
That's what the message said.
Oh, really? That's so nice.
Those snacks have Paimon's name written all up.
I think you might be more of a snack hunt.
Snack Hunter Paimon reported for duty. If there are delicious snacks to be found,
The desserts are great. But
Very fair. First, please pick up the blank character cards in front of you and write down your name and profession. You can find an abbreviated version of the rules printed on the back of your character card. If you have in this story, everyone is a Marashose hunter.
ooh, nice.
As hunters, you have proficiency in swordsmanship and fighting by default, so there's no need to allocate any additional skill.
Swordsmanship? So there's a fighting part?
Why don't you share a character card then? The Traveler will be the Marashose hunter.
so, for the name.
Yep. It can be any name you...
You can use your real name too if you want. I do that.
Oh, so it would be like experiencing a different life, but still as yourself.
In that case, I think I'll continue to use the name Linny then.
Next up is the skill sheet. You have a limited amount of skill points that you can use to learn a number of skills. The more points you invest in a particular skill, the easier it will be to pass associated checks.
Oh, those skills sound like they'd be useful.
So, should we...
Not necessarily. Since we're, for example, I think I'll take stealth and sleight of hand.
Oh, interesting. Let me see. I'll take arts and performance. I'm not quite sure what use they'll be, but I'm not...
Well, that leaves us. What do you want to learn, Traveler? Ooh, so you want to help people when they're injured. That's nice of you. Oh, something that'll help you get a read on other... So what do you think? Are you sure you want to learn these two...
Let's see.
You've all picked such classic skills.
Why do I get the feeling she's getting ready to cause trouble?
For example, this one here. Summon.
Oh, I saw that one just now as well.
The script's world-building rules, huh?
Oh, that's not for us to worry about, my...
All right, you've convinced Paimon. Let's learn...
Well, now that everyone's more or less... Since two of our players are doing this for the first time, would you like to play on easy mode or authentic mode?
What's the difference between the two?
Well, in role-playing games, the story sometimes changes based on the decisions of the players and the result. For example, if you fail a check, that means you cannot use the target skill in that scenario. If you choose to play in authentic mode, every time you elect to use a skill, you'll need to use. If you choose easy mode instead,
Given that I'd like to...
Huh? Oh, come on. Don't worry about that. Never knowing what you might.
I'd...
all right. Then I'll mark down Farina for easy mode.
What about you, dear partner? How would you like to play?
Are you sure?
Trust me. Honestly, I don't think Cloran.
No
Well, anyway.
And speaking of the story, why is the beginning scene...
Well, that's because a long time ago, back when human civilization was still in its infancy, powerful demons and evil sorcerers ruled over the land. They created a hope. Soon, a group of human rebels banded together. With their swords raised, they swore to brave the darkness, and in doing so, subdue each and every monster that sought their destruction. They became known as the Marachose Hunters. Sometime later, as a member of the Marachose Hunters, you receive a commission. Following the address provided on the message, you take a boat and arrive at this. As you inhale, you can taste the slightly salty air of the docks as you begin to survey your surroundings. There aren't many people in the vicinity, but you do take note of a few others who your eyes meet. And you realize...
You're all Marachose hunters too, right? What say you to traveling to...
Okay. My name is Linny.
Is this where you introduce your character to... My name is Farina, and, I grew up in a noble
Hey, you can do it for...
Paimon is Paimon, a good friend.
I've been studying medicine ever since I was a child. I want to do my part to eradicate these monsters and use what I've learned to heal others.
Oh, welcome.
You open your envelopes at the same time. To the honorable and trustworthy, the lands outside the capital have been overtaken by monsters.
Huh. The layout of this city looks super
The scriptwriter must have used a real-world...
As experienced hunters, the layout of the city reminds you of place. Yet, as you regard the city in front of you, it appears to be little more than an...
I carefully read every line of the letter and turn my attention to the signatures at...
You see a long string of unfamiliar names. It would seem that many of the residents of the city issued this commission together. They sensed that things were not right within the kingdom.
In that case, why don't we take a walk around the city and see if...
Oh, good idea.
You look up and see a tavern nearby.
Why don't we go check out that tavern?
As you approach the tavern, you find a plainly dressed woman standing nearby. She appears to be rather troubled about something.
Greetings, friend. Lovely weather.
Oh, hello. I suppose you're right. The weather today is quite lovely.
It seems like every character included in the script has a certain amount of useful information to offer. If we keep asking questions, we might be able to get some good leads.
Oh, come now. Don't be sad. Life is...
I don't think that's...
Nothing turns a frown upside down like...
You didn't even take cooking as one of your skill proficiencies.
That's not necessary.
So you're someone who barely... Hey! Did she just... Me?
Chlorian must have broke character.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
The results of insight checks aren't disclosed to the players, so... You recall all the lessons you've learned in your time, and begin to carefully... You notice that when she's quiet, she has an empty look in her eyes, as if her thoughts have drifted to a place far, far away. And when she speaks, she often subconsciously reaches out to touch the ring on her left hand. So you noticed... A horde of monsters suddenly appeared near the capital recently. So all...
Do you remember when those monsters appeared?
I'm not completely sure.
Do you know where...
It all happened so fast.
You have our thanks, friend. We'll find and defeat those monsters.
Thank you.
Don't worry. We'll find him. We don't always get to choose.
You bid farewell to the woman, and continue your journey further into the city. As you venture further into the city, the streets appear largely empty. An elderly woman walks past. You see her shake her head as she puts away her wrinkled wallet. A nearby merchant folds his arms and gives you a disdainful look. You get the impression that he's someone who has long gotten used to the sight before him.
Although he doesn't seem very... friendly.
Pardon me, sir. I'd like to...
That depends. How much are you willing to pay?
How about...
What do you take me for?
Surely an onion can...
What do you know?
Whoa, what a nasty guy.
But he still might have information we need. Traveler, can you think of something? Sir, we came to this city... If you happen to be well informed, and know a thing or two about what's going on...
Well, those monsters are camped outside the city. We have limited reserves within the city.
Wait, you're saying no...
We could all starve and who knows? Maybe they've been
That is concern...
All right. That's all the information you need, right?
You know, if you smiled a little more, you'd definitely get more business.
Should we try to go somewhere with more people?
Oh, how about the city square? Follow me.
Before you lies the city's central square. You see a man with a slightly anxious look on his face, pacing back and forth, his head hanging low. He doesn't seem to notice your approach.
This guy seems promising enough. Me? Hello, sir. Is there a...
Wait, you... Oh, dear goodness!
You recognize us?
Yes!
What happened here?
Alas, we once... However...
Are there...
It's not a question of... Most people my age have never even seen one of the monsters, much less been trained to fight against them. When I was a child, though, to be perfectly honest...
Well, you can rest easy, friend.
The man is touched by your determination and resolve. His eyes be...
Still, if we are going to hunt the monster...
all I know... Oh, although...
I see.
All right, be careful. Oh, they're actively working with the monsters. And even one of our kindest ministers...
Talk about being stuck between...
I feel bad for him. Maybe we should try to cheer him up?
Like, now?
I appreciate your kindness, brave hunters. I leave.
If I understood correctly, there are
Exactly. We need to.
But, well, this seems like a good moment for a break.
I really didn't.
Well, Clarence said the script.
I wouldn't say it's a
Sure.
Paimon wants to know too.
No. All not.
Huh? So you mean...
In theory, yes. All you would need to do is survive. Still, most people dropped out at the early stages. And others called it.
What kind of monsters did the hunters fight exactly?
The land of Fontaine once played. One of the ancient sorcerers of Remuria used his.
Now, wait a second.
Well, I wasn't planning on going.
Wait, but those people...
From my master.
By master. Absolutely.
Let's not get off. Responding to Egeria's call. Yet, as Fontaine entered.
Ah, I see.
Is that really a bad thing, though?
Depends on who you ask.
Speaking of investigation.
I vote monsters.
Well said, Miss Farina.
What about you, partner? What do you think? It's decided.
All right. After.
Let's take a look around, like that guy said.
You there! Outsiders, halt!
Who's there?
An armored man approaches you. He has a tall, muscular build, although he's trying his best to conceal. I'm the captain of the guard. State your purpose, or it's off to the dungeons for the lot of you.
Wow, it's been a while since someone's been...
I said talk, not whisper. Have Mara Shosei hunters? Ha! That fairy tale. While everyone is talking, every so often, as you follow his gaze.
Wait. Is that where the monsters are?
The captain is taken aback by your son. You're looking to fight?
Well, we're marsh.
He shakes his head. And those monsters aren't easy to deal with. I just hope all the guards will be able to come.
Based on what the captain said, the monster should be right up ahead. Let's go. Hopefully we're not too late.
As you approach the battlefield, you see numerous people lying by the side of the road. They appear to be dressed like guards. Their faces are filled with desperation and terror. Some are screaming and cursing in vain, as if still trying to banish the monstrosities they saw from their minds. A few of the wounded look up at you in shock and disbelief. Quick, leave this place. Turn around and don't look back, they yell.
This is the place he mentioned, right?
You see broken iron sword. All the signs point to one thing. A truly...
Be on your guard, everyone. The monsters...
Before you can finish your sentence, you hear rustling sounds from the surrounding bushes. The monsters have emerged. They close in on you without fear.
A little help here!
Your battle round be...
Let the world collide! Come on up!
The next battle round begins now.
comes the finale.
Prepare to be blown away!
The monsters let out a terrifying roar of anger and resentment before
Ugh, thank goodness it's over.
We're lucky the Marashose hunt.
I never knew the photometer even determines the amount of damage you inflict.
Just as you begin to celebrate your victory, a suspicious lump on the ground catches your attention.
A suspicious lump.
I walk up to it, crouch down, and begin to carefully examine it. I've still got my right glove on, so...
As you investigate them, with the monsters gone, the small protrusion...
Whoa, it's a treasure chest!
With everyone's help, you succeed even without opening it.
Makes sense. We worked hard for this.
I can understand your excitement, Paimon, but think about it.
Yeah. Think about all the people suffering in the capital. Or all those guards who got hurt.
Wait, is that how it works?
Well, let's put it this way. Any decision you make during a role-playing game...
But would the people really believe us? It's hard enough for us to prove...
That's definitely something we should consider. Maybe we...
Well, if donating it could cause that...
Looks like you're facing a difficult choice. Well, it's getting late.
Wow!
I'm not sure if it's because I'm having so much fun with you all, or because the story is...
Here, here!
Yeah, that won't work for me either.
I understand how you feel, Navia, but we have to change venues for the next part.
Huh?
There's a special note for the GM at the end of this section that says to proceed to...
Whoa!
Well, even if we end the game for the day...
Something tells me...
That's just a coincidence, okay? And anyway, Paimon really does...
Well...
It's nothing. I appreciate the concern. My earliest memories are of living with Master. According to her, she saved me from certain people of ill repute. My birth parents.
What a heavy beginning.
Master was a fascinating individual. My first ever toy was a short sword. Although I suppose it was...
Oh, wait, so she handed an actual sword to a...
Of course I did. I cut... See? That's what you get for not holding the sword properly, she told me. She then crouched down next to me and...
Excuse me for asking this, Clorand.
Probably around, 3, give or take.
3? Isn't...
As I said, Master was...
I'm not so sure this is a question.
I didn't see anything wrong with her ways at the time. And anyway, children don't get to choose how they're raised. Oh!
A Geo-Bishop Hatchling? For a pet?
What she said was this. Make sure to get along, you two.
And how...
5.
Well...
No, I lost.
So, you're saying you act...
Yes, but only for a week.
That really doesn't sound like the kind of
Later on, I gradually understood that Thanks to her, I learned how to navigate the forest by the age of 6. Even though the training she subjected me to was strict.
I still remember the first time we met.
I still had...
After that, though, you started coming over a lot.
I had a lot of fun during...
I enjoyed them, too. We tried to pretend like we never heard anything.
Protector of justice. Oh, wait, you mean...
Yep, that would be her.
20 years ago, huh? I still remember... Oh, there's no need to apologize. Although, calling herself the...
Huh? When did the Protector of Justice...
Oh, she had a bunch of code names. Later on, she probably got sick of...
That sounds like her, all right.
Well, she certainly sounds like a...
It's true. I always wanted to become like her.
But...
She suddenly disappeared the night I turned 10 years old.
Disappeared?
I have no idea. That night, I was celebrating my birthday at Navia's house. When she still didn't appear after a few days...
Papa probably didn't know either. I know...
Don't worry. I understand. Just like how, when a litter of kittens... I was at first. But not.
Well, despite everything, you still managed to follow.
I suspect my position.
Who knew Clorand had such an interesting past? And I wonder if Clorand's master were the champion duelist back. Oh no. Judging by the atmosphere, Clorand and Navia are probably thinking something similar.
Well, anyway,
I had a great time today, Miss Clorand.
Anytime.
the script was good, but hey, you should tell us more about that fight again.
What does she mean, on to something? I certainly don't know any 5-year-olds who want to fight a bishop in their... Guess I'll head back as well.
You're that excited to hear about my fight with.
I was talking about the script!